Good morning, guys. It's the BRB. We're here, Jigs and Bigs. It's a Wednesday, and I'm not loving the conditions that I'm dealing with right now. Plan is to just check off some boxes for the scavenger hunt. We got very, very few clouds and almost no wind, so this might get cute. We'll see you guys. Alrighty, guys, so I'm at the multi-species golden corral of sorts. What I've got for you guys is about 4 or 5 hours we're going to be out here throwing around a lot of finesse baits. We do have a little bit of haze in the sky and some clouds over this way, but nothing really overhead, and it is so unbelievably calm. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm gonna throw around some finesse baits. I'm gonna start out with my most obnoxious finesse profile, which is this guy right here, and I've talked about this on the show a bunch. This is a Derabreak from Jackal. This is it's a finesse bladed jig, and I've got this set up with for a trailer. This is from J-Bros. This trailer, it's like a twin tail style grub, and it's the perfect size for this bladed jig. So let's go ahead and get to it and let's see what we can do. All right. Yes. Yes. This is exactly. Holy shit, look at this rock bass. Guys, Jesus, on this fucking chatterbait. Not exactly the conditions I thought we were gonna be in, but God, look at the size of this. This is definitely gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take a measurement, and we'll get set up. Would you guys look at this? This comes in at just a click over 10 inches. Look how thick this fucking fish's shoulders are. Stoked. I'm unbelievably stoked. It's only been a few minutes, and we got some weeds. We got pretty good visibility here too. It's so calm, but I'm gonna keep throwing these finesse baits. We'll see if we got a pattern, okay? Let's get a release here. Brohim, I appreciate you. Bye. It's time to crack a crisp one. Non-sponse, but I'd like to make sponse. Oh, that's crisp. So crisp. Let's fish, guys. So, we made a little bit of a change here. I caught a couple of rock bass off camera, and I decided I was going to throw something with a smaller hook so that I could hook into some bluegill. I do need bluegill for the scavenger hunt, so I downsized to this Bronco blade right here with this jig, and this plastic here comes from Fish Daddy 401, a small plastics maker, Arthur. We've had him on the show a couple of times actually, and he makes these little 2-inch paddle tails, and I just took I have them in this white with a silver flake, and it's similar to the color I was throwing on that bladed jig. I just threw a little chartreuse on there, and I got 2 bites like immediately. And one of them with the bait just dangling in the water as I was messing around with the trolling motor. So I'm locked onto this spot right now, and we're gonna go and we're gonna throw and see what we can come up with here. I did tie a, see, I can see them chasing right now. Now I'm getting a lot of these follows from these yellow perch, and they're way too small to measure for the derb, which is fine, but they are, it's a good sign. Like, it means that I'm at least getting their attention and they're intrigued. I would love to track down a larger yellow perch. Or is it a gill? Or is it, ooh, it's a crappie. Yes, buddy. I need this guy. That's a 0.2. There we go. I don't know that he's gonna make 8, but we'll see what we got. Put him in here for now. He's gonna make the 8 I need, but it'd be sweet if he didn't. He's, oh, he does, he just makes it. Holy shit balls. Oh, shit balls. He just made it. Just made the 8. And I am stoked at that, dude. So we managed to get a second point today. That's awesome. This little crappie managed to hit the 8-inch mark. I didn't think it was going to happen, but 8 inches, boom. I'm going to take it. That's a second point for today. It was a good day. Let's get a release. Seriously, dude, you came in so clutch today. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. He's going. He is about the laziest fish I've ever seen now. So that fish was on what I'm calling the Christopher Cross pattern. Those of you of a specific age with ridiculous taste in music, you'll understand that. But these sailboats here that are docked off the bank, I was just flipping that Bronco blade in between those sailboats, and I managed to luck into that guy. Initially I thought it was like my 7th or 8th rock bass for the day, but dude, I'm gonna take it. I'm stoked. That's awesome. Let's keep going. Before we get going, I'm gonna have to re-up on the crispness right here. Put this guy right back here. so crisp. So cold. Let's crack them. Product shot. Seriously, Diet Coke. Hook your boy up. Oh, we'll see what we can do. That one came off. That one hooked up right in between these two sailboats, about midway between. Right where you see those tips of the weeds hitting the water, just off there is where I got that bite. So I'm gonna actually try and get, I'm gonna actually try and cast this closer. My God, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's a yellow perch, and that might hit it too. Damn, buddy. Is that just 3 potential points right there? It is 3 fucking potential points right there. Come on. Come on, bud. There we go. You might hit the 8. Just barely, too. So just an inch too short, 7 inches. We're gonna keep going, we'll see what we can do. Will you swim off a little bit better than your buddy? Oh yeah, he gone. This guy's gonna go for the 8. Beautiful. This guy will make 8. There we go, baby. It's point number 3 right there. And I'm gonna take it all day. I love catching yellow perch. They're feisty, and you know what? If this lake wasn't so full of mercury, this guy would make a pretty decent lunch. Okay, he's a little bit on the small side. Maybe 2 or 3 of them would make a pretty decent lunch. Let's release them, and then we'll keep going. We'll see if we can make it 4. Can we get to 4? Am I gonna get that sunfish? Who knows? Yeah, I caught a few. Oh yeah. So what we're doing now, folks, is I'm actually trying to target trout right now. And specifically, what I'm doing is I'm fishing the deeper part of this spot with a small swim bait like this on an 1/8 ounce jig head. I just need this to fall a little bit quicker. and I'm going to try to drag it along the bottom as much as I can. So we'll see how it goes. Point number 4. Oh, just fucking fell out. Boom. Boom, you're almost to 19 and a half. We got this toothy guy here. That's point number 4 for today. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get a release on him, and then we're gonna head out. But decent day. Pretty stoked. Not too bad, guys. 19-inch chain pickerel. You know, I'm gonna take it. Point's a point, baby. So let's go ahead and release this guy right here. Peace, bud. All right, let's wrap it up. Clean up the boat. Maybe shoot a little bit of B-roll. Well, I did have plenty of space to get right out, but I guess I'll just wait. Tune in for this week's FTG. Alrighty, guys, so today was actually pretty good. Managed to pick up 4 points in the scavenger hunt, which was great. That first rock bass that I caught was the biggest rock bass of the day, and I caught probably like 10 to 12 more after that. It was ridiculous. That was the number 1 species that seemed to be biting today, and they were all over. You know, most fish were caught today on either that jackal finesse bladed jig, the Dara break, or they were caught on the Bronco blade. But they were game for it. I guess apparently the size profile was enough, and the vibration was not too much for them. They were eating it, so that was great. I did hook into a couple of yellow perch that did not meet the minimum for the tournament, but I did get one that hit at 8 inches, which is awesome. That's the minimum there. So rock bass, yellow perch, caught a handful of yellow perch, 1 black crappie, 1 crappie, and caught that one, and that was just a bonus point. Was not even thinking I'd cross paths with one, but I knew they were in there, so you know, there we are. So that's one crappie. At the end, I hooked into a 19.5-inch chain pickerel, and so that makes 4 points for today, bringing my total to 5 in total. Now I should have 7, but I screwed up earlier in the beginning of the month. I'm going to try to get on that horse, and really it's the brown trout that I know I messed up with. So got a couple other spots that I have to go and hit up later this month. We're almost midway through the month, which is scary, but I'm looking forward to it.